The rebirth of the train station symbolizes an amazing time in Detroit's history. And honestly, the first time I walked in there, it felt like you were entering a great space where amazing things were supposed to be happening, but nobody was there. You're awestruck when you walk in. I mean, we were 5 years away from losing this building completely. And that's a hard thing to understand because of what it's going to be 5 years from now. The fact that we still have it and that we can take it from death to life in the next 5 years is insane. The fact that Ford is the company behind doing that is probably one of my favorite parts of Detroit's comeback story right now. Yeah, my name is Stephen McGee. I'm a filmmaker in Detroit. You know, in every shot, I'm looking for the light, the composition, the framing, and kind of what it means, like what right in front of me, and then also are there metaphors from like a 30,000-foot view. Seeing some hawks land in the train station and build a nest, I kind of like was instantly drawn to that because I'm seeing new life literally spring up from a building that has new life coming up in it. They were kind of the first tenants. And so, I mean, I dedicated about a month almost every day trying to capture their story until their first flight. To sum up the story, the hawks built a nest 250 feet above the ground with no tree branches around. And most hawks, you know, they grow up and they can jump from branch to branch. So these hawks' first flight had to be perfect. Otherwise, they would fall to their death. My daughter was looking at the hawks more often than I was, and she saw one of the baby hawks right after the first flight fly again, and it landed on the side of the building like a bat, like not on a ledge, and you'll see this shot. It looks really crazy. But I was able to focus on the second baby hawk trying to take its first flight. All of a sudden we noticed that the hawk wasn't there anymore in its perch. And I had been filming, but there was about 12 minutes where I wasn't filming. And I had to go through review to see if we had it. And when I found it, I mean, I like yelled and my wife was like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "We have the baby hawk footage," which is so funny to say, but it meant so much to me because this story has so many metaphors to life here in Detroit. And it was a great metaphor about how we're trying to make family and life work here for the next generation. Yeah, I think pretty powerful stuff. I mean, all I can be is thankful to sit on my front porch and be able to see this building coming back and know the ins and outs of it and be able to document it. I literally have to be thankful every day.